if you can name it, there's a guy who's fucked it.
Oh, yeah.
Blenders. Guys have fucked blenders.
Guy fucking a snake.
Guy
Yeah, no,
who fucked
right.
tables.
The snake pussy.
Chairs.
He's got a big anaconda.
There was a problem there. Fix it. Fix it.
Okay, I'm sorry I even said it. I'm sorry I said it. That's,
What is good? Welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and donate. Donate through Super Chat. Then give them $5, bro. You have to do a show on Shuli. The hack was best friends with an actual pedo. He just went to jail for 6,000 images of CP. I'm telling you to look it up. Really? Alright, well, that's fucking weird. Did I get this chat fixed, though? I can see your chat messages, but I'm wondering on screen if I got it fixed. I'm still trying, because this is going to be the live streaming channel going forward, so I'm trying to set everything up right. I might have to just stream to YouTube directly on this. Because they gave me a multi-stream tutorial anymore, so I might as well. Oh, but we got shit to talk about. So, yeah, the guy before you, did I miss the Trump? Apparently Trump went on there today, but I don't know when they're going to release it. They released the Tripoli one, and apparently Brendan Schaub and Callan are going on there too, but maybe tomorrow they'll release it, and he shot it today? I don't know. But, yeah, it's fucking weird. Oh, Shuli and them. I still haven't said my piece. Don't worry. I'm going to get to that shit. Even though Shuli paid respect for me, but I was the first person he blocked from his Patreon. Go figure that. But yeah, it's Friday. What's up? What are you niggas doing? What's up? What's poppin'? Oh my god. I'm playing Black Ops 6 a bunch today. Fucking sucks that when I played the beta, it didn't keep the progression of the weapons, but it's fine. I'll deal with it. It's good. Alright, so the chat on this isn't working. So I should just stop using Restream and just go directly to YouTube. Okay. I know that going forward now. Okay, I know that. But yes, this will be the live streaming channel. And the Unique Entertainment channel will be the video channel. I guess the channel was deleted for so many years, even though it was brought back, still shadow banned. So I'll live stream on it, but I can't drop videos on it. But yeah. What are you niggas doing on a Friday? Still had Tripoli on. Is Tripoli even still around? I know Callan stopped doing the show with him, so that's why I'm like, Tripoli's still around? Is he still hooked up with the old lady manager who he lives with? So out of the loop on all this shit. I'm about to smoke weed in like 10 minutes. And you get to see me high. Yeah. A high stream. But yeah, let's check this out. Because I did have to check this shit out. There is no O better than me? Yeah, no O's are better than me.
Shapeshifters, but they do behave in a reptilian way, like a corporation does, like a psychopath.
I don't know if they're actual reptilians, dude, but there is something going on that they are a group of people because they're all related, which is very weird. If you you go back far enough, they're all related. Like if you study Obama and Bush, right? Because I remember when Obama was running, I was like, oh, change. It's going to be change.
Hope and change.
Hope and change. And then you start studying like the Bushes and the Obamas, and their first ancestor, their common ancestor, is a Hinckley, dude. Right? And you go
Like John Hinckley, the guy who tried to kill
100%.
What?
Yes, their common
What?
ancestor is a Hinckley. And then when you realize that
Hinckley was related to Obama and Bush?
and related to the Bushes had dinner with the Hinckleys the night before Reagan got shot. And here's the craziest thing.
What?
Yeah. Is that crazy?
Do you think, I always thought Hinckley was a lone nut that was infatuated with Jodie Foster.
No, dude. And there's actually interviews, dude, where he said, Uncle George told me to do it.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Didn't they just let him out?
Yeah, and now he's doing like plain and coffee beans because he's put out an album or something like that, dude.
By the way, I agree with Jim Norton. It's fucking ridiculous they let Hinckley out when the dude shot at the fucking president. You said one? They're wannabes of me. But, like the Hinckley thing, he shot the president, and they didn't kill a guy, one of his guards, or make him brain dead, and they let him out of prison. Whoa. Bizarre to me.
He's torn off it. But that's a crazy thing.
Barack Obama, the 10th cousin once removed of George W. Bush, through Samuel Hinckley of Cape Cod. Holy shit.
It's so crazy.
I've never gone down the Hinckley rabbit hole. So John Hinckley, the guy who killed or shot rather Reagan, what was his deal? Was he
was like
MK Ultra?
Yeah, he was a little off. He was like the one family member that was a little off.
A little off.
Here's the craziest thing about that thing. The Hinckley that shoots at Reagan, he's the first one that can use the I'm mentally not capable of defending myself. I'm too mentally ill. What's the law where you can I know what
you're talking about.
Yeah. So because right around then, John Lennon was also getting like assassinated, and his killer tried to use that I'm not mentally capable.
Who killed John Lennon? Do we remember?
What was his name? What was it, dude? And I watched that whole story.
Is there a rabbit hole to go down on that one too?
That's a crazy story too, because like we had this kind of there's two eras of like assassinations where like everybody was getting assassinated, or they were tempted.
Mark David Chapman shot and killed Lennon. Now, is he an MK Ultra guy too?
Bro,
You think?
So he had that. What book did he have? On the Rye, what is it called?
Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah,
That's some
guy.
NK Ultra shit right there.
He's still alive?
Is he still alive?
69 years old. Getting fucked in jail.
Yeah.
Wow.
MK Ultra shit is left and right, dude.
The second gunman, not Mark David Chapman.
Yeah, nobody
may have
talks
shot
about that
John
stuff.
Lennon. Author claims. Author claims. Those authors.
Well, you know the
I used to believe in authors.
The door guy at his hotel, his apartment building was a CIA FBI spook.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they just loaded up.
Well, you could have said he was black. You have to call him a spook. Jesus, Tripoli.
When it's meant to happen, you don't get out of there. There's layers upon layers upon layers. That's why when you talk about any of these things
violin?
that even like when you talk about the Trump assassination, there's a lot of stuff. I go, that's a little weird. That's a really weird situation right there. Because if you study these high impact events, it's kind of like that scene in John Wick. Do you know where John Wick the hit goes out on him and he's in the plaza and now every assassin has a flip phone suddenly. They're all on flip phones and it's like boom, take out John. That's a high impact event. Like there's layers upon layers upon layers where you're not getting out of there. Like 9/11, JFK.
What is this, Jamie?
My
Documents show CIA
OCD.
and FBI spied on John Lennon.
Which I have very little of. It's
Fear of,
annoying me, though.
interrupting the election in '72.
This episode of the Joe Rogan Experience is brought to you by Call of Duty. When a new Call of Duty drops, everyone's
Call of
trying
Duty
to find
commercials?
a
I
way
just
to
played Black
squeeze
Ops
in
shit.
those extra hours of gameplay. I get it.
The
Life is
commercial.
busy, but sometimes you just.
Hey, Joe, it's the
yeah,
replacer. Yeah. No, you. Hey, I'm going to take it
more
from
setting
here
up I
so you
still
can
gotta
enjoy
do,
some
fix
Call of
it.
Duty
Haven't
Black
gone
Ops
live
6.
in a while.
Great. Now listen up,
This
folks.
lawsuit is
Life
still not
can be
technically
chaotic,
over.
but you shouldn't have to miss out on the latest Call of Duty
And,
just because
well,
you've
I'll
got,
expose
I don't
when
know,
it fully is.
responsibilities. That's where I come in. I will handle the boring stuff like work, chores, even podcast ads. So you can dive right into the fight. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is out
really?
October
Listen to every
25th. So
goddamn
dive
commercial.
in because
Enjoy the
I've
thing, I
got
guess, and
your
I'm working on
back.
Spotify.
Remember, I replace, you play. It's that simple.
Man, the replacer always gets it done. Seriously, though, if you're hooked on Call of Duty, this is your time
Does
to jump
anyone
in.
have
Head over
questions
to
why I haven't posted so long what's happening in my real life?
callofduty.com/blackops6 to get in the game. Call of Duty
No?
Black Ops 6, available now.
Rated M for mature.
Once again, thank you for the
This episode is
$5
brought to
rock.
you by the farmer's
Hudson's.
dog. Dogs take a lot of care and responsibility, but every minute is worth it. They add so much to our lives. I would do anything for my dog, and I'm sure you would too. You probably only want the best for
Oh,
your
I still
pets, but
can't-
figuring out
I still can't wait
what
to
that
jump
is
right
can be a
back
real
into-
headache. There's a lot of misinformation out there, especially around dog food. Take kibble, for example. Nearly everyone has probably fed their dog kibble at some point, but
annoying.
if you do a little digging, you'll find out kibble is an ultra
24/7.
processed food. You'll notice that it comes in these bags with buzzwords like premium, with pictures of juicy meat and fresh
Oh, and I
vegetables,
get- I
but
still get the shit
inside
on
it's
Daz
dried
and her
pellets.
mom who's
And the
battling right
vague
now.
serving suggestions make it
And mad at me right
really
now,
hard
won't
to get the
open the
portions
door
right.
'cause they know
Luckily,
they're
there's a
wrong.
simpler, better option. The farmer's dog is healthy
What?
food from people who care about what goes into your dog's body. They make dog food
Now I'm
that's
alive. Don't
actually
bother
real
me.
food. It's meat and vegetables lightly cooked, and it's developed by board-certified nutritionists to be complete and balanced and made to the same safety standards as our food. Unlike kibble, it's pre-portioned just for your dog's needs. That makes it easy to get your dog to the right weight and keep them there, which is one of the biggest predictors of a longer, healthier life. I mean, it's the same for us, too. When you eat right,
Well, you're not
when your
where
body
I
gets
want
all
them
the
to be,
vitamins and
so.
nutrients it needs, you just feel better. Look,
Well,
no
when
one,
he's
dog
30,
or
you might
human,
as
should
well
be eating
stop him.
highly processed foods for every meal. And it doesn't matter how old your dog is. It's always a great time to start investing in their health and happiness. So try
Yeah, like
the
I
Farmer's
said,
Dog today.
annoying.
It can help your dogs be healthier, happier, and more
Annoying.
energetic. You can get 50% off your first box of
Oh, I
fresh,
love to tell
healthy
you this
food
shit
at
they tried to do.
thefarmersdog.com/Rogan. Plus, you get free shipping. Just go to thefarmersdog.com/Rogan. Tap the banner or visit this episode's
What
page
up,
to learn more.
Monk Monty?
Offer applicable for new customers only. This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. All
many
the masks
fucking
and
commercials did they
costumes
do?
are
I
coming
don't
out for
watch this
Halloween,
shit,
but maybe
goddammit.
you've never put your mask away because you feel like you can't be your true self in situations.
commercials.
Maybe at work, around certain friends and family, you feel like you have to be more composed or not say how you truly feel. We all know that can
It
be
sucks
exhausting,
so
and
bad.
therapy can help you work through it by learning self-acceptance so that
Mechanically,
you
it
can
does
take that
suck.
mask off and be yourself.
I mean,
BetterHelp is a great
the
place
Black
to start.
Ops
And
games
remember,
are never- they
therapy
had
isn't just for
Nuketown.
people who
That's the only
suffered
thing
some
they
major
had.
trauma. It's for everyone. No matter how big
I'm just
or
thinking
small
of a
you
new
think your
map
problems
and
are,
everything.
it can teach
Fortnite,
you
Call
all
of
sorts of
Duty,
useful
I just want
things,
new
like
maps and
how to
shit.
stop overthinking and master what you're afraid of so that you can
Multiplayer
accept
is
all
okay.
parts of
It
yourself.
is clunky,
So
though.
go take that mask off. Visit
As Black Ops
betterhelp.com/JRE today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/JRE. Which one was 72? Was that McGovern? I think that was when
Back to the fucking
Hunter S.
van.
Thompson wrote Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail.
McGovern and Nixon.
Yeah, that was the one where Nixon won by the largest margin in history because McGovern's running mate, turns out he was cuckoo and had gotten electroshock therapy.
Oh, dude.
And didn't tell anybody about it. And did you ever see the press conference when he announced it? Bro, the dude looks like he just got out of the pool.
Then
He's
Tripoli, whose career is over. Then you're gonna interview Trump, and then Brendan encounter it afterwards. Your career is over.
cool. He's fucking sweating. And like, you thought Tim Walsh...
We were at the point Trump going on Rogan means nothing.
You thought Tim Walsh was a bad VP. This guy, they're like, no. You can't be the vice president.
If you study the Malcolm X assassination, the
that's another one.
guy who is giving him mouth to mouth at the end is a New York police officer that was so
done with the
undercover
politics,
that
by the
even
way.
like the New York police didn't know about it.
Okay.
It was this crazy like secret group within the. They didn't even go through like getting their badges and anything like that. They were like separated early and then infiltrated all of these organizations. Like the guys who shot him were working with the FBI. The guy who's giving him CPR is a undercover New York PD.
How exciting must it be to be an undercover dude? To be like deep. Imagine being like a fucking IDF soldier who's in Hamas.
Dude, that's crazy.
You're in Hamas. Yeah. You're in there.
And you're so deep too.
You're so deep that no one even knows what your actual job is. And there's Israel doesn't play.
Israel don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. They have
under
a bunch of
Rogan's
those
eyes,
dudes.
Jesus.
Like infiltrated
Everywhere.
Hezbollah.
Everywhere.
They've got guys in everywhere.
The
That's how
US
they blew
government,
everybody up
it's
with those
everywhere.
pagers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That pager thing is one of the most gangster moves in the history of espionage.
And it's like you guys,
Is that espionage, technically? No.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, it was 100. It's clandestine and all that stuff.
Fucking wild move, man. What a wild move.
And then you study where like
Blow their dicks off.
they could get they could have this thing listening to us. It's
Tripoli, one of the biggest pieces of shit on earth.
listening to us. It's
it's
that
listening.
yeah. The Buddha's listening to
Believe
us.
me.
This coffee's that's
Well,
what,
Her chick had a kid and then hooked up with her grandma, allowing the kid to see. When she goes here,
that's where it's
now
at.
they have Wi-Fi and the ability with Wi-Fi to see
Behind the
everything
scenes
in the
with
room.
Wayne.
Not only does Wi-Fi see you, it knows what position you're in, and it sees you as you're moving around.
It knows everything.
Yeah.
It know even these phones. Like
Oh yeah, they never shut off.
Who
by
was
the
I
way.
talking to? I was talking to some people last night at your club, and they were talking about how like your phone knows exactly like what time it is and what you tend to look at that time. So when you flip it up, those are the apps that come up. They have you down on lockdown. Everything. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like I've been studying this stuff a lot, and this is the weirdest thing, is where everybody thinks I'm a crazy person.
I don't.
Thank you. Finally, somebody gets me. It got really lonely there for a while.
Well, you were out there at the end of the pier. You were out there at the end of the pier. The hurricane was coming.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What's Sam doing?"
Yeah, he's scaring
He's like,
us.
"Guys,
Yeah.
we need water. We need sandbags."
And now they still think I'm crazy, but at least they're like, okay, he's right about everything,
Well,
right?
It was fascinating to watch Callan slowly melt away the layer that he had put up, the blinders that he had put up all of his life.
And it's like, so if I get a text from him, you're right about everything.
Yeah.
Where do you get your news from? I'm like, the street stuff.
Bro, Callan is so hard to convince. He and I, we had this long-ass conversation.
Callan, you that rapist? Hey, so Tripoli before Trump, and then Brendan Schaub and Conrad afterwards. They're not hunting into it. They're not gonna happen. But
Conversation in Utah a couple weeks ago when I was there for the UFC. And just a long-ass conversation where I was laying some things out for him and then showing him. He's like, "No way." I was like, "Yeah, read it." He's like, "What the fuck?" I go, "Yeah, read it."
It's so crazy because, he's super highly educated, and Brian Callen is a sweetheart. People don't realize that. He's almost to a point like he's a people pleaser where he just wants to make sure everybody's happy.
A little bit of that.
A little bit. And he kind of puts himself in some weird situations once in a while. But at the end of the day, he has a good heart and he means really well.
He's a great guy. I've been friends with Brian for 30 years.
Yeah, he's the best.
We're real good friends.
And
I love him to death.
And he wants to have hope.
Yeah, well, he wants to believe that the government is good.
Yes.
And I think the government is mostly good.
Yes.
That's what I think about people. I think people are mostly good. I think most people are great. But I think the reason the Second Amendment exists is some people are not great.
Yeah.
Some people are really bad, and you want to protect the great people from the people that are really bad. And that's a reality, unfortunate reality. I would like that to go away. I would like there'd be no need for guns because everyone's amazing. That would be the best.
100%.
But pretending that everyone's the best without fixing all the problems that make people fucked up in the first place while trying to remove guns so only outlaws have guns is the dumbest fucking strategy. And every
It's so
city that
stupid.
pulls that off,
Didn't they
like
say
Chicago or
Tripoli,
Detroit or
see?
any of these places that try that shit, it's a disaster in a fucking war zone. You know, I mean, there's more people get murdered in Chicago
Right.
every weekend than probably any city in the country.
The
I would
places with the strictest gun laws
Yeah.
have the most violence.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. It doesn't work that way. You have to look at things realistically, and then you have to look at the root of the problem instead of looking at the actions. Don't look at the actions. Look at what causes the actions. Extreme poverty, despair, gang-ridden, crime-ridden neighborhoods. If you don't fix them, you're going to keep getting the same kind of people that come out of there. So that is where we spent $175 billion on Ukraine.
That's so crazy,
We could have
dude.
easily fixed all of our inner city problems. We could have set up community centers, given people nutritious food. We could have like completely renovated the schools, fixed the schools, brought in athletes and musicians and people to do seminars and show people how they can get out of things, teach people trades. Life skills. Teach people things that you can use, you can apply, you can get jobs, show them how to get jobs. You know, there's a lot of people that are fucked, man. They're fucked, and they have no one reaching a hand to try to help them out. And we could have done that.
Scarcity, dude. That's scarcity.
But is that on purpose? Yeah. I don't think it is. I think they're acting in the interest of the people that pay them. And the interest of the people that pay them is supporting the military-industrial complex, the pharmaceutical-industrial complex, and then all the people that give them money keep getting more money from them and ignore all the other people. This is what I think they're doing. And this is what I think they're doing with voting as well. I mean, I think it's the exact same thing. The reason why they're letting in so many people and giving them money and putting them up in hotels and then asking for amnesty for all these people that came in. We need people. This is like this new narrative. We're not having enough babies. We need people to come into this country. Sure. Not that way.
Yeah.
Not where you don't know who the fuck they are.
We'd like to vet them.
15,000 of them are rapists. 14,000 of them are murderers, convicted murderers.
It's like
this
if
is just what we know.
It's like you're having a party and you're like, oh, there's not a lot of people there. Someone's like, I'll invite a bunch of people.
Go
and
to
you're
South
like,
Central.
who?
Open up the doors. Find the gangbangers.
Yeah,
Bring them in.
But then you study a lot of this stuff, and
I'm
it
not
just gets
fully set
into
up
like,
yet.
I think like this kind of like dark energy stuff, man. It's like, if you study like what they did to the Native Americans, if you study what they did to the black community, they run the same playbook over and over again,
Right.
which is
About to be, 'cause
like
they
if you
got
study the
Tripoli,
natives, right? They
then
they
Trump,
killed all the
then
buffalo,
Schaub, and
which
Callan.
took away all the jobs from the guys.
That's a
Talking
little
about
more
this weekend,
complicated.
I
The
guess.
Native American story is a little more complicated.
But it's
in that regard, because the buffalo thing, there's some evidence that some people were killing the buffalo to deprive the Native Americans of food, but most of it was just wanton and destructive recklessness and just like greed, just horrible greed. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know what they were doing it for? Pickled tongues. That was the primary
That's
thing they were
crazy.
getting. Before they were even getting skins from the buffalo, they were getting tongues. Tongues was like one of the big things because you could take them, you could pickle them, you could send them back east, and they were worth a lot of money.
That's crazy.
Because a buffalo tongue's like that big.
Yeah.
So they're shooting this 1,800-pound animal for a fucking 10-pound tongue.
It's nuts. And then
Yeah.
the guys didn't have the men didn't have jobs, and
Yes.
and the women always had jobs because they had children, and that was their job. And then you look at the black community; they did that exact same thing with the crack epidemic. They took away all the jobs, they flooded it with drugs, they locked up all the men, destroyed the community. And now you see that kind of happening in the bigger cities now, where it's like I was flying on this one airline, I forget what it is, and they were like, we're training only women now to be pilots. And I'm like, is that the best idea right here?
How about train the best humans? If they happen to be
100%.
women, great.
Yeah.
If they're not women, don't hire them.
So you're taking
Hire
away
the best people.
taking away from jobs from guys, and like as men, we're.
But you know what that is? That's all that DEI stuff where they have to, like, in order to get fund.
Okay. All right. What the fuck is Tripoli talking about? You fucking elderly woman as your girlfriend, you weirdo. And you're on Joe Rogan. I wouldn't say the hell that is life, but maybe the good thing is life. You can convince some chick to take care of him, and he fucks. Well, although he failed at stand up too. I mean, not as bad as Schaub. You can at least do 15 minutes, but no one's booking him to fucking headline a comedy club, so I don't know. These bum ass comedians. Merely, it is unwatchable. I can't watch anymore. I'm debating if I should just go to bed now. Which I shouldn't. I got shit to do. I got pussies to get. And, well, yeah, that. And that. Any questions? I'll just talk to you. I'd rather just talk to you, but any questions? It's I still gotta fix this fucking stream since I got a stream on here. The setup is good, but I gotta get off the restream. I can only do the YouTube. I might as well do the thing, and I bet the chat. I can still see your chats, but on screen they're not showing them. But when I switch it, it will. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I will do that. Tomorrow I'll probably watch something better too. I mean, Jesus. They watch Tripoli on Rogan. What am I doing? You know what? Well, thank you, Monk. Change the smoke detector battery. I'm so hood, I don't hear it. So it's hard to convince these people to do it when you hear it and it disappears out of your mind. I know you hear it. Yeah, I'm going to stream tomorrow night. But I know you hear it. It's so gone out of my mind. I guess I heard it so much. But I live in a loud house with 4 punk ass kids, so. Yes, tomorrow I will stream. Hell, tomorrow at least the Trump one's gonna drop, or you know, Schaub and Callan, so I'm definitely gonna stream tomorrow. Like I'm saying, I'm trying to get back into it. Rather than dropping videos on the backup channel and streaming on this channel. So, yeah, get back into it. Don't worry, motherfuckers. Niggas. And you know, my frustration right now, as I look at the screen, I see myself. Yeah, I'm pretty. That I can read your chats, but the fact on screen that chat's not working, so I got to switch it from restream. Since I'm only allowed to do it off of YouTube, I might as well do it off of this, and chat will work. So I got to switch the chat to the Streamlabs chat, not the restream chat, because visually it's fucked up too. I think I still got to. I don't think the chat bot's a thing anymore, which is fine, but when I get a job, I'll donate. Don't get a job, don't donate. You don't gotta donate, don't get a job. Or get a job you like. care if you donate. The worst thing I ever had to do in those low points when I had to donate and had to donate for me to keep doing it, and you just hit it every time, but that so fucking annoyed me. Because I was demonetized every time over some bullshit. Yeah. Tripoli's girlfriend is 70-year-old or 90-something. Mother lives with them too. Well, yeah. But he gets to fly, but it's not like he's a headlining comedian or even a travel comedian. He gives her money and fucks at her chicks. I guess it's a good situation for him. He looks like a retarded Paul Rodriguez. And his comedy skills are probably the same, but he gets to live in a house in California and do what he wants to do. And be on Rogan. Don't donate, just hate. Just don't hate. Yeah. You can hate, I don't care. Her mom is still babbling in the background. Hold on, let me find something. I'm not getting off yet. I'm about to smoke some more weed and we'll fucking... Quick Joe Budden.
Y'all
I'm coming
are
right back.
fueling the elitist comments about Joe Budden.
Us.
Joe, I will get up and go
Us.
I'm coming right back.
Y'all are fueling, I repeat, the elitist comments on Joe Budden. The niggas tried to attack me again this week because Ish wanted them to attack me and I let him weaponize the airwaves. I left it in. You niggas lied to me. Said, oh, it's funny. I left it in. The 9-to-5ers got on my ass.
Time out.
Boy, no, you time out.
You blaming
nigga.
that on me?
You time out,
You knew
nigga.
what happened.
You time out.
You called it.
The 9-to-5ers got on my ass. Ish's little plan worked. And they now kicking my back in for being elitist. I want to say, Mel is with me. But y'all don't say nothing to her because she got tits.
Come out, we caught.
Mel is just as bad as me.
Wait.
Ish is just as... No, he's not. But he's bad. But he's bad. I ain't gonna lie on my man this early in the program.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I ain't
today.
gonna lie.
Today.
I ain't gonna lie on to his face. But he's bad too. And I want to tell y'all that been kicking my back in, I felt this way poor.
He did too.
That's the bad part. He ain't lying.
He not lying.
He's not lying.
But you know what the crazy part was?
And just look away now because
I was waiting for
I'm
the
moving and shaking.
I was waiting for the inspector. Right, this is a true story. I was waiting for the inspector yesterday, and when it was Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday, I'm waiting for the inspector, and nigga hit me. Yo, they ripping Joe ass in the spaces. So look,
Pause.
I go
on my ass.
I go in the spaces. Look, I go in the spaces. Right? I went in the spaces.
Anon?
You're one of the Anons?
Hey, no.
Nah.
You want an 8 ounce?
Nah. I got my phone don't do that. They said.
That's whole. I'm gonna let you finish, but you want some bullshit for that. But go ahead.
No, for real. They said that's only.
You gotta click this shit to get out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about all that. But so I'm in there. It's the girl spaces. Some girl had it and was.
Yeah.
All right. So I was in there, and I wanted to come up and talk because it wasn't about the 9-to-5 people.
You wanted to come up and kick his back in some more with them?
I don't do that.
I'm just asking.
I was coming to shoot him some bail.
Okay.
It was a conversation about being silly about women. Like, yo, Joe supposedly likes the nightlife chick. You know, we tease him about liking the BBL girls or the nightlife girls, not the quote-unquote 9-to-5 girls. People looked at it like, yo, he don't like the 9-to-5 workers. Like, you can't get my money if you gonna shit on the 9. I'm like, I didn't even see how that even happened.
Yo, take your fucking transit money then.
Oh, boy.
Yo, dog.
What the fuck is y'all? Who the fuck do y'all think y'all talking to?
What's wrong with you?
Hey, take your token.
I'm an asshole. I just went and smoked weed, right? And I was hitting out of my bong, and I broke my, the slidey piece into the bong you put the weed in. My daughter broke it. I super glued it. It broke again. I super glued it. I just broke it again. I got other pipes and shit, though, so I smoked more through that. But, I'm an asshole. God damn. What is you on Rogue, or should I do Kill Tony? I can go on anyone to be dope. You still love Sam, Cleo? I still love Sam, too. I just wish he'd stop with his conspiracy grifting. Could actually be funny.
Money back.
Stop, nigga. No tokens no more.
What the fuck? I don't know what it is.
No more tokens. It's
Take
Metro
your
cards.
MTA money back.
Let's get one little Rari and want to come in here talking crazy.
And that key fly too. I saw that key about to go to the bathroom. Nigga, I had to stop. I had to hold my pee in and watch that fucking key. Why you put it in your pocket? Why the fuck you rested there so niggas can see it, nigga?
It's a pretty key.
It's a nice key.
Why am I watching Joe Budden? You don't want to watch me watch Joe Budden. But yeah, I'm gonna stream. Like I said, this is the live streaming channel now. I'm going to continue to stream on here. I still gotta fix everything now. Like, I can't even tell you I'm streaming on like Twitter or anything. I guess it's just gonna be on YouTube, so I can the chat. You don't understand how pissed off I am. I even redid the thing on Restream. Alright, fuck that. Just going directly to YouTube, so at least the chat on the fucking screen. I can still read your chats, but the fact that it's not on the screen is pissing me to fuck off so much. I'm just done with it. I'm done for the night. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for the $5. Rock Hudson's swollen prostate. It's kind of fuck up. And Rock, he was a bundle of sticks. Still good at what he did, Rock Hudson. But, it's a fucked up name. But I love it. But, yeah, I gotta go. And, yeah, peace out, Andy. Like I said, tomorrow, I'm just gonna, this is just gonna be on YouTube tomorrow, so I'll be able to read your chat in real time on the screen. A lot of shit to watch. I gotta get back into the swing of things.